So today, I have a story time of the time that a huge fight broke out at my school. And I know the cat reveal is coming soon. Piggy Link is also coming soon. I'm just still trying to figure out how that works. And my cat's a little bit camera shy, so yeah. Alright, let's just get into the story. So let's just call my teacher Mr. K. I'm in Mr. K's advisory, which is basically homeroom, first, second, and fifth period. And I have some friends who are in his third and fourth period, and I have a friend who's in his third, fourth, and fifth period class. So we're just going to call the fighters in this particular scenario. We're just gonna call them 'cause we gotta give them names. We're gonna call them Jake and Matt. Jake and Matt will be the names. So, um, alright, so Mr. K has previously told me that Jake is a nice person. Jake always follows the rules, and he is a role model. According to Mr. K, he will soon be proven wrong. And Matt is, he was always technically a troublemaker, you know, and I asked my friends, and they were like, oh no, Jake never follows the rules. He's a troublemaker. So, yeah. And hey, I was not here to witness this because I'm in a different class, fourth period. I guess lunch got them all wound up crazy. So this happened on Thursday, by the way, for context, and Saturday right now. I mean, no, it's Sunday right now. Yeah, and so from what my friends remember. So let me just start off with the context, you know? Without knowing anything, I just, little did I know, I'm just walking to fifth period, media arts. I'm walking there, you know, and I see Jake and Matthew staring across from each other in the room. And I was like, oh, they must still be packing up or something, cause, you know, and Jake and Matt, so, yeah, they were sitting across from each other in the room. They weren't looking at each other. They were just sitting there in despair. And I was like, yo, why are Jake and Matt still here? And my friend who's in is Mr. K's third and fourth and fifth period just looked at me. She just looked at me like, I can't even show my face right now, but she just looked at me like, just imagine that look. If you find out that your grandma has an OnlyFans and the people have foot fetish. Just imagine that look. And she was like, you do not want to know. And now, I wanted to know. Because I wanted to know. I was like, ooh. And Car Car. Hi, Car Car. You know who you are, Car Car. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. Carcion. Carson, you know who you are. You know. Anyways, Carson said they got into a fight. And I was like, oh! And I literally said, ooh, out loud. Anyways, enough of the unimportant details. We're gonna get to the juicy part, the fight. I know this video is probably boring so far because my brain isn't working correctly today. No, it normally doesn't work. But hey, so we got into the fight. And No, Jake and Matthew had to go outside, and I was like, yeah, they both threw punches, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted to say that when they went outside, someone said, round two, and everyone laughed. So yeah, just like, I was at PE 6th period, and I was walking with my friends, and since they're in his Mr. K's 3rd and 4th period, I was like, guys, what happened? What's happening with Jake and Matt? And they were like, oh. So here's the story of Jake and Matt. I haven't found out how they started it, so this is probably gonna be a lame story. Jake and Matt. Let's see, where do I start? Jake started the fight. I promise I will get more context, and I just promise I will get more context on this. Oh my god, my dad's a hypocrite. Anyways, I promise I'll get more context on this, as previously said like 4 times. But, Jake started the fight. He started chairs were being thrown. So Jake just picked up a chair, threw it at Matt. And, yeah, Matt just kept throwing chairs too. They just kept throwing chairs. Nobody said a thing. And I just want to say that they both started throwing punches, kicking, throwing punches, like they lost their sanity and they forgot that they were in a school. And I just wanted to say that Mr. K, he is nice. He is the most kind and loving teacher I've ever had in my entire life. And I just wanted to say that he's never yelled. In his whole entire teaching career, he's never yelled. But they kept, they kept punching, throwing. I mean, hey, I didn't see anyone cry. I didn't see any bruises on them. They're like punching, throwing chairs, yeet. But my friend said that someone got hit by a chair who wasn't Jake or Matt. And oh yeah, Mr. K had to yell, which he's never done ever. For context, Mr. K is like Mr. Beast, bro. He's like, he had to yell, "Stop it!" And from my friend, my friend who's in 3rd, 4th, and 5th, he said, everyone in the class crumbled when Mr. K yelled that. Her words, not mine. They just crumbled. Because Mr. K has never yelled. And yeah, after the fight, I was, walking. I know, it was a boring short time. That's because I have to focus on the other things in my life, which is a lot. Anyways, enough rant. Feeling my cat's soft bed. Yeah, so I was walking to go change for PE. I changed in the nurse's office, which is a separate room than locker room. Me and a few other people do, so we're completely alone when we change. I saw Jake and Matthew sitting in chairs, alone in solitude. And hey, what I wanted to say was to Matt. I keep using their real names. You know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. I just saw them. And what I wanted to say was, hey buddy, good fight. You should do it again. I wanted to say stuff like, when will round 2 happen? But I didn't say anything. I just looked at him. I was like, oh. I was biting my tongue, trying not to say anything. So yeah, and hey. Since Thursday and Friday they have not been there. And asked one of my other friends, who shall not be named due to privacy reasons on her own request. She told me that I didn't hear from her,